Write an integer for each situation below. An integer is a positive or negative whole number. So what that means is there's no decimals. So no numbers like 5.63, that's a decimal. Or fractions like 5/3 or 2.5. They're just whole numbers. Nothing else, no negatives, no decimals, no fractions. So if you lose $7, that integer would be a -7. If you find $9, it means you get $9 more, so you add $9. 5 steps forward means +5. 3 yards gained, gain means plus, is plus +3. And 6 floors down is -6. So the second part is to graph these. So first I'm going to put 0 in the middle on the number line. Oops, I put 9. So put 0 in the middle on the number line. And I'm going to graph -7. So negatives are this way, negative numbers. Positives are on this side of 0. So -7 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 over here, -7. +9 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I put a dot and I mark it. +5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mark it. +3, 1, 2, 3, mark it. And -6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, -6. That's how you write integers and graph them. Next example, plot means put the following numbers on a number line. This is what a number line looks like. And order them from least to greatest. So smallest to highest numbers. So first I'm going to put 0 in the middle. Now 1 is positive, so it's going to go over here and make a dot, 1. -4 is negative, 1, 2, 3, 4. Make a dot, -4. 5 is positive, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make a dot, 5. -2 is negative, so it goes on the left side. Make a dot. And 3 is positive, 1, 2, 3. So on the number line, the numbers are from least to greatest. These are the least numbers. These are the greatest numbers. So I can just copy -4 comes first, then -2, then 1, then 3, then 5. Opposite numbers are numbers with opposite signs. So if I have 5, the opposite is -5. If I have -6, the opposite is +6. If I have 3, the opposite is -3. They're just different signs. Integers, like we said before, are positive or negative whole numbers. So 0, -1, 4, those are all integers. Numbers that are not integers are 5.5, 2/3. Okay, those are fractions or decimals. Absolute value is the distance from 0 on a number line. And there's going to be more problems on the next page. Distance from 0 on the number line. We use these brackets, these tall, thick bars, to write the absolute value of a number. For example, the absolute value of 5 is read the absolute value of 5. use a number line to find the absolute value of -4 and the absolute value of 4. So I put 0 in. Okay, so -4, 1, 2, 3, 4 is over here. +4 is 1, 2, 3, 4 over here. So absolute value is the distance -4 is from 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So the absolute value of -4 is 4. And the absolute value of 4 is 1, 2, 3, 4. They're both 4 because the distance -4 is from 0 is 4. And this distance is 4. So write the absolute value of -10 in words. So it's the absolute value of -10, which is distance from 0. So how far is -10 from 0 on the number line? It's 10 units. So there's my answer. Now try these. What is the absolute value of 6? How far is 6 from 0? It is 6. How far is -47 from 0? It's 47. How far is 1 from 0? It's 1. Okay, now this one is how far is 800 from 0? It's 800. But then the negative is on the outside, so you carry it down. So that answer is -800. If it was the absolute value of -800, then the answer would be 800. But this negative is on the outside. The absolute value of 0 is 0. Now this one put a greater than or less than, greater than, or equal in between each number. So which one is greater, -3 or 4? 4 is greater. So I need to use a symbol like this. This is called less than. It looks like an L. Less than. That's how you read it. And if you can look right here, if I put dots on here, 2 dots are on 4 and 1 dot is on -3. So that's how I know the 4 is greater. The next one, -2 and -6. Well, -6 would be over here on the number line, and -2 would be right there. So -6 is less. So that means that -2 is greater. That's red greater. There's 2 dots on -2, and there's 1 dot on -6. Letter C, the absolute value of -2 is 2. The absolute value of 2 is 2. So these two are equal. Letter D, the absolute value of 4 is 4. The absolute value of -5 is 5. So the bigger number needs 2 dots on it. So this is red. 4 is less than 5.